All the way from Providence, Rhode Island, welcome to Outlander Cast. It's a podcast dedicated to the show Outlander on Stars. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone, sing that lass the eye. Mary of soon she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Mary Larson.
My name is Blake, and Marvin, I just got to say, man, what a breath of fresh air this episode was. Like, wow.
Yes.
I couldn't believe how, like, I was like, oh my God, this feels like a normal episode of television. Except for the ending. We'll get there. But it felt like it felt like humans again.
And it was for a particular reason, especially. But yeah, we were back. We were having our feels. We were having quality conversations, taking our time.
Yeah.
All thanks, of course, to Ron Moore.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Ron.
Let me tell you a quick story. So what I like to do, Mary, and I know you know this, but the listener may not. What I like to do is I try to skip the titles, and this is for every show, not just Outlander. I like to try to skip the titles so that my decision making and my thought process isn't informed by who I already know is either writing or directing it. Mm-hmm. And so I skipped this one, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, this is really good. Like, I wonder if Tony wrote this, or like, sometimes Luke Skelhaas, he can like surprise me, and I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see who wrote this. So after the episode ends, I go back and I see the titles, and I see Ron freaking Moore.
Yep.
And I was like, stop it.
Yep.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I don't know how you don't know, but if you don't, Ron Moore is the creator of this show. He was the original showrunner before he handed the reins to Tony and Matt, and then thereby Matt. And this is, I think, Mary, what happens when you finally have an adult at the table where you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Collectively, we are all like, oh, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh,
and
man.
now we know why.
What a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, no, it was great. So before we get into the rest of this episode, a little bit of housekeeping, of course. Don't forget, we've got bonus content at jointhenerdclan.com. Thank you to all of our friends who are members there. You help support this show. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can head it over to our Facebook group by searching Mary and Blake. And don't forget, you can leave us a written review in Apple Podcasts. Shows like ours grow thanks to word of mouth. It honestly helps so much.
And inside the Nerd Clan, I do always post the full craft heavy. Like if you like the craft version of what we talk about here, this is when I really dive deep into it for the knee-jerk reaction for episodes of television and films. And in particular, I went deep on why Jamie and William, that scene works so well just due to the pure subtext of it all. And then how Claire's small scene, it seems to expose the final season's Claire problem that this show is having that we've discussed, I think, quite a bit. So, again, you can find all of that at jointhenerdclan.com. All right, Marvin, are you ready to get into the show?
Sure am.
Let's do it. Mini plot recap time. What do you got?
Okay, this is the episode. It starts off with Fergus's grave, and Jamie and Marsali are like just chatting and having some real heartfelt conversations. And she's like, you know what? Let's take the money. And Jamie's like, cool, man. Fergus will always be my son in my heart, in my soul. I think you should take the money. And she's like, nailed it. P.S. I'm pregnant too. Everybody's pregnant. William continues his soul searching, goes to the ridge, has some nice family time, has some tough family time, does what William does, which is pouts and vents. But at least he doesn't have sex with anyone he's related to. So this is a win. This is a win, friends.
He'll take the W.
He totally takes the W. He's not sleeping with his, cousin-in-law's wife. He's not doing any of that kind of stuff. Nope.
No niece involved.
No niece. He's just hunting and fishing. He's having like a man time.
Although
okay?
I felt like again, the chemistry between William
That's fantastic.
and Brianna.
Yeah. He may have wanted to get with a family member.
It almost feels like they kind of want to do it.
Even Claire's like, I know you like Bree, but you probably should go speak to your dad.
But calm down.
And then they make up, and it's brilliant and beautiful and so incredibly sweet. Lord John, he can't catch a friggin' break.
Nope.
This poor little man whacked upside the head. Percy's a two-timer.
Yep.
What the hell?
Man's operating on 2 hours of sleep.
Oh my God.
That's the reason
you
why.
barely see Claire in this episode. I'm just going to say, she just like shows up and is like, William, your dad could die. And that's about it. And then Fanny is a time traveler. All right. So, episode details.
All right. This one was entitled In the Forest for a very good reason. It's actually probably my favorite bit of this episode when William just kept repeating forest. I don't know why I'm saying forest so much. That almost feels a little bit like modern phrasing, modern vernacular.
But I'm here for it.
But I'm here for it. I'm okay with those subtle little things finding their way into the script. And it was written, of course, by Ronald D. Moore, who is famous for being Ron Moore, of course, having created shows like For All Mankind, obviously Outlander, and writing on Star Trek for The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. He wrote the movie Star Trek Generations, which, #spoiler alert, killed Captain Kirk. And and there's this little show. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it, Mary. It's called Battlestar Galactica.
So say we all.
He just kind of wrote that and created it, and just a small little sci-fi masterpiece that you may or may not have heard of. And if you have not watched Battlestar Galactica, please go and stop this podcast and go watch it. Go watch all the seasons, and then come back because it I love BSG so much. Anyway.
Hey, Bear McCreary's in it too.
He did the music. That was his first foray into television soundtracks, Battlestar Galactica. So you'll also hear a lot of small pipes, bagpipes, all the things that you'd love about Bear McCreary. Anyway, it was directed by Tracy Deer, who you should know. She directed the last episode of Outlander. And that is that. Those are the episode details. What do you got for your Kilt rating, Mary?
On a scale of 1 to 5 kilts, I give this a 4.9.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Me too. What's yours?
I'm surprised you didn't give it a 5, to be honest. I thought this would be a 5 for you.
It could have been a 4.95.
Okay.
And then it wasn't. And then it had to be a 4.9.
I think I know why. But I can't wait to talk about that. The Kilt rating for me is 4.59 out of 5 kilts for me.
Just essentially a 4.9 when you like
kind of
yeah.
When you look at the scale of what we usually do. This, I think, is probably one of the strongest episodes of the season, if not the strongest episode of the season, and not because Ron Moore wrote it. I will admit I'm in my full Ron Moore footy pajamas right now, absolutely. But I will say that it just felt like humans doing human things, saying human things.
If only we had Clarence.
Why would we need Clarence?
I don't know. I just loved the farming aspect.
Oh, okay. All
loved
right.
having a donkey.
I'm not buying you a donkey.
No, I just felt like those are the days when Claire was like, I've got a big pig. I've got a donkey. I've got a garden. My house isn't on fire. Nobody's stolen me and raped me a million times.
That's true. Yep.
Like, those were Claire's good days. She was just making tinctures, getting cool doctor supplies, healing people. There were some peaceful moments with
Do you
Claire.
think she knew it was the good old days when it was the good old days?
You never do.
Yeah.
You never do.
You just want to know when you're in the good days, I guess. But yeah, I feel like the Jamie and William scene, the Claire kind of giving William the business here a little bit, even like Roger finally doing something that, and I hate saying this, but like finally doing something that he actually earned a little bit. And then like even the whole family dinner table scene, like that is it, man. That is the stuff that where you're like, yeah, that's Outlander. Like this iteration of Outlander, right? Like this form of it. I really like that.
Agreed.
So, that's my 4.59, I think, strongest episode of the season so far.
I'm here for that.
All right, you're good, you're bad, and you're great.
My good is Ron Moore. I just thought his writing, like you just said, Blake, it felt like regular Outlander to us.
Yeah.
And there was an automatic feel shift to it. And I think he did a brilliant job. So bravo, Ron Moore. And thank you for making this all possible. My bad. First, it's the book. Okay? Frank's book.
Okay,
Son
what
of a
about the
Rebel.
book?
So we've had this book now for quite some time.
Yep.
All right? Bree is like popping pregnant. And so it's been time. It's been time since Fergus died because Bree wasn't popping pregnant when that happened.
Correct.
So they didn't do like a 6 months have passed, but Bree's got like full out watermelon.
So we could infer that it's been at least 7 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Since Fergus passed.
Yes.
And so much more than that when Bree came back with the book in her bag from the future.
Yeah.
So
that was
Jamie has had this book for quite some time.
At least a year and a half, I would say.
Sure. Somehow this book is in pristine condition. So pristine that like maybe he just picked it up at Barnes & Noble this afternoon. He's opening it up, reading it. The paper cover is still on. I'm sorry. If you're reading a book a lot, do you keep the paper cover on? No. Because it gets ripped. It gets caught on all sorts of things. It comes off.
Yep.
But he still has this in perfect shape. Like, honestly, I can't make it a day with my paper cover to still look good. I take paper covers off and I save it for when it's back on the shelf, when it needs to look pretty.
Yes.
My hardcover books, they're naked and they're fine naked. Then we look over Jamie's shoulder to look at the condition of the book. First off, we read To My Dearest Deadeye, dedicated, which Claire has looked at this book. Claire's talked about looking at the book.
Yep.
What? How do you not know?
What?
How has Jamie never, as they're like debating for months and months about why did he write this book? Did he write it to bother me? Did he write it to bother you? Why didn't he at one point say, hey, Bree, Claire, what's this Deadeye thing?
Yeah, you would think that would be a natural question.
And Bree's the one that brought the friggin' book. You think that when Bree would have picked it up and like, oh yeah, what's this? Open it up. Oh, it's dedicated to me. Wicked cool. What are you What show? How did you handle this? And then he's opening the book and there's no grubby pages. It looks beautiful. Nothing's dog-eared. There's no annotations. There's nothing to look like this is exactly like he lives on the ridge. He's a dirty man. Okay. We see him all the time making stuff. He's not clean. He's not clean all the time.
And I feel like he wouldn't be the most gentle with a book either.
No.
Yeah.
And like you'd think that there'd be a little dog ear of like, oh, this is the page where I'm dead.
Yeah. I kind of want to save this thing.
I want to he doesn't have any bookmarks.
Nope.
What are we doing?
No notes.
The person who was in charge of props for this episode doesn't read real books.
No.
That's what I've decided. And this is why it's my bad. It just made me mad as a book reader. Like either the props manager reads just on a Kindle or they don't read books, period.
Yeah.
Because that is not a well-loved book. That is not a book that you are turning to every single day, that you are studying, that you are like hardcore climbing freaking mountains to be like, yep, just like that page. That is a brand new book. Shut up. props
Man.
person. You failed your job. Then my next bad, so that brought it down to 4.95. Then my next bad is, where's Claire?
Yeah.
Claire's just like, she gets about as much screen time as Ian. Bye, Claire.
Bye.
Okay?
You beat me to it.
Then, last, Fanny's a time traveler?
Yeah.
Why?
What are we
We have
doing?
2 episodes of this entire series left. Just let this poor tortured girl just live a somewhat happy life, okay? The kids at school are picking on her because her sister's a murderer, right? Why do you have to make her be burnt by the most giant?
She's a murderer.
Now that giant rock is split, can they make it into a bunch of little ones? Like, what happens? I don't even know. Why?
What are we doing? Say it with me now. What are we doing here?
And why? So that brought it down to 4.9.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
And then
fair.
my great, the father and son bonding.
No.
The I'm sorry, the I love yous. That happened.
The river runs through it.
Oh my God.
We were actually
So
referring to river runs through it at this time.
Yes. Just all of it. Love it. Can we go hunting in the forest? Oh my God, so cute. My father took me fishing. Up, awkward. My father taught me about guns. Up, awkward. All the father. They could have not said that this was a forest episode. They could have called it father. The amount of father stuff
Oh, a
going
lot
on.
of daddy issues happening here.
And the amount of times that Roger said father.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, for me, the good. The good. I hate saying this. I hate, with all of the fire and fury of my black heart, do I hate saying this. My good was Roger.
He's not making that sound for Roger. He's making that sound about himself because he's
Yes.
joined the dark side family
Correct.
and friends.
I actually liked the Roger bit. I thought it was, I hate that I'm saying it, but it actually felt like the first time in God knows how long that Roger actually felt like a natural, earned, useful character that actually fits who he is and not what the plot needs him to be.
Yep.
I thought that his scene with Fanny was great because he actually helps her wrestle with the things that he actually knows about, right? And it gives him a place into space for him to be an authority, but also just to have some agency as a person. It felt nice. It felt warm. Like, hey, you got something you want to talk about? Like, I really, really liked that. And the thing I really like about it also, too, is that this scene can show that things don't just happen to Roger, that he can actually do something and act from a place of strength when it comes to story. And the fact is that it took 7 goddamn seasons for that to happen is bothersome. And Mary, you and I were talking off air about the show before we began, and I think we can mention it a little bit later on about the consistency of the show. But I will say that finally we got a moment for Roger that actually works, and that was good.
It worked very, very well.
Yeah, it did.
And he got to sing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's so funny. I've been a part of so many different types of religion that, like, I know all these songs.
Oh, my God. That's right. I remember you asked me, did you sing this? I'm like,
When it was first playing, I was like, I started singing along. And I was like, Blake, you know this song. And you were like, no.
No.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
And even if they did sing that song at church, I still wouldn't remember
that's
it.
like a Presbyterian song.
Oh, great, sure.
That's why you wouldn't have known it.
Sure.
You would have known it.
Even if it was a Catholic thing, I still wouldn't have known it.
You would have.
No,
I'm telling you.
There's
You
no
went
chance.
to Catholic school your entire life.
No, for high school and then college.
And then college, yeah. So, like, your main parts of your life, you went to Catholic schooling.
I did go
for.
to CCD too.
Yeah, see, Blake, I'm telling you, if they played a very common Catholic song, you would have been like,
I don't know.
I know this jam.
Mary's sitting there singing this song, and I'm like, wait, you know this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's not like this is like Bohemian Rhapsody.
And then I know like the Rock Jesus songs from like the late 90s, early
God.
2000s.
So much Rock Jesus.
That you didn't know those songs either? I thought everyone knew those bangers.
No.
Shine, Jesus, shine, fill this land, the Father's glory.
Oh my God.
What?
I can't believe
What?
that you're just like rocking.
Oh, I used to rock out.
Glory.
Oh, yeah. I used to be one of those girls dancing.
I remember in high school, we had a Rock Jesus band come to school,
Yeah.
and they
Was it
put
Jars
on
of Clay? They toured a lot around here. Listen, man.
Oh my God!
I thought everyone went to as much as church and church camps.
You know what?
And church lock-ins that I went to. I thought that was everyone's life. And then I went to college and nobody was like, what do you mean church snow camp? Nonetheless, church summer camp. Church snow camp, Mary? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Was it Jars of Clay?
My people who lived my life, they know. They were like, oh, it probably was.
You're
Blake.
basic.
Oh,
It probably was. They know. They're listening. They're like, yep.
Oh
Yeah.
You know, Mary, we've been married now for 16 years. And never a day goes by that I don't laugh at you and learn something from you each day. Like this, I don't care how many years we've been married, I'm always going to laugh at stupid shit like that. Oh, all right. My bad. Because that's where we are. Is the end. The stuff with Lord John and the stuff with Fanny. I can at least wrap my head around the Lord John stuff. The thing I dislike about it is that it's happening so late in the season that you know it has to be wrapped up before the finale.
Yeah. All of us time travelers, aka book readers, have been like, when's this gonna happen?
Yeah. So, like, okay, if that's the case, right? If that's the case that Lord John is gonna like go away, there's no tension there. Like, it's just
Nobody's bringing the gifts.
And then even if that's the case, even if there was tension, what are we doing? Like, you're just having him go away for an episode for the sake of going away for an episode.
We're gonna find out, Blake.
I know.
We're gonna find out.
But the stuff with Fanny at the end bothers me the most because, well, kind of for the same reason, which is you're introducing this now. I don't mind that she's a time traveler. I do think that there is the thing of like diluting the specialness of time traveling because Roger can do it, Bree can do it, Galis did it, Buck did it, you know, Autotooth, he does it. Like we got
Mandy, Jemmy,
Weird Mandy
with a doll,
Jemmy. Like you got all these freaking people that can do this,
but there's still more.
Sure, but like, okay, like it kind of dilutes it a little bit.
That's why she had to have the big stone.
Yeah,
You're not.
She's really
this isn't special anymore, Fanny.
I know.
Everybody can do it.
But I question why this is brought up now, and you know, again, that this, if you're going to pay this off,
is this still your bad? Because it's not in your notes. You're not complaining about Fanny in your notes.
Well, because I'm
you
riffing.
Just wanted to riff. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to riff. Okay. Like, you know that it has, if they're going to pay this off, it has to get paid off
quickly.
Got
2 episodes, baby.
And the way that they did it, it just felt kind of cheap. And the same thing with like Lord John and and Percy and Richardson, and it all just like happens.
Too much for you.
It just happens for the sake of happening. And I don't know why. So it's my bad. But the great Mary is the Jamie and William in the forest. And it works really because we all know that how much I love subtext, right? It's not about hunting. It's not about, what his dad did or didn't do. It's
which one?
The real thing here is it's been what William has been feeling all this time, which is questioning whether or not he was loved, whether or not whether or not he mattered to what was it, Mac the groom or whatever it was. Why didn't you turn around? Why did you let me feel this if you knew I was your son?
Yeah.
And of course, Jamie's answer is great Outlander material, and seeing the flashback of Jamie with the dead spider on his head, not turning around, like that was some good stuff. I will say that it feels a little retconny, like there's a slight retconny feel to it, because you never got that feeling from William ever. Like it kind of feels like it's showing up now because it has to. But I'm willing to see past that. I'm willing to just say, okay, yeah, sure, like whatevs, and then just go from there. But regardless, I feel like it was relatively earned. It feels like the emotional math is there and it adds up. And the scene was great. Really liked it.
Sweet.
So that's that.
Sweet Pete.
So where do you want to go here, Mary?
You can take the lead. I've got notes on notes, man, but I have no structure.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think about the Lord John stuff? Because I kind of want to start there.
First off, loved the conversation with him and Amaranthus when she came in, and she was just like, "Oh my God, he's still not home. Oh my God, Uncle John, where's your baby? Where's your baby, girl?
Who has the baby?
Because if John's here,
yep.
Where's your baby been? Oh my God, lady, where's your baby?
Where's your baby?
Where? I think it's because of me." And he's like, "Girl, shut up."
More useless baby, right? Remember Judith in The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Or Amaranthus's kid.
At least Claire, we got to see Claire hold the baby. She's holding Hunter. We've got that one cute shot when everyone's happy.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about Amaranthus's baby.
Yeah, no, who knows where that baby is?
Yeah,
who's being cared for it?
Quietest baby ever.
Yes. It would make more sense to me if she came in and John was giving the baby a bottle. I'd be like, this is what would be happening.
Oh, here's a novel idea.
What?
Maybe she came in with
her
the
own
baby.
Oh, good Lord. Worst mom.
And had her hair messed up wearing yoga pants.
And do you love how he's just like, Bish, I don't care.
Right.
To tell you, I've got my own issues.
Who are you?
What? Where did he go? Why did he leave? It's a personal matter.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You're lucky I've let you still stay here because you got a cute baby. If you didn't have a baby, John probably would have kicked your butt out. He hates that you are the package deal now because he loves your baby.
Yeah.
But he's like, what? Why are you here whining? Mm-hmm. He's my son. Wink. He's my son. Wink. And if I cared more, I would be doing something about it.
Yeah.
You're coming crying to me. I know what happened.
Yep.
He needs to calm down.
Don't you worry.
He's judging my life choices and, who I am. None of your business, liar.
If I was worried, you would know.
Correct.
So don't worry.
God.
Stay out of my business.
He's dealing with so much.
Yeah.
And he has to take care of a baby.
And you got to wonder, how much do you actually care, lady? How much do you really care?
Honestly, that's it. John's just like, get out of my face.
Wait,
I
don't believe you.
I can't believe anything that comes out of your mouth, lady.
Right.
You don't even like your baby. You made me paint a picture of your baby that you don't even care about. That picture, I'm going to have Bree come back here and put my face on it.
And I'm going to keep the dress.
And I'm going to keep the lipstick color because it was beautiful. Anyway, but you're saying later. So, and this is one more thing that I hated.
Sure.
She comes back in later. Uncle John, I found a letter addressed to you. What do you mean found? Why not say someone just dropped off this letter? Where did you find it? On the ground?
When did you find it?
What is going on? How did you find a letter?
Those would be my first
choice
natural questions.
Verb.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Found it. Or maybe she could say it was taped to the door. Whatever. I didn't have tape. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Just sounds like, this was rolling around.
I liked how the first thing that stood out to me about that whole situation was how calm he was when she says, do you think it's from William? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
It's all set. No.
William texts. Come on.
And then he's like, okay, yeah, run off. See you later. Like,
goodbye.
We're good. We're good here. Thanks.
So he opens it up and Percy's like, meet me in 3 days at my solicitor's office. We don't know when this letter was dropped off because Amaranthus just found it.
And she's just God knows what she's doing.
Lord knows. She's not watching her baby. She's just looking at other people's mail.
I'm surprised that she didn't actually open it.
She probably did.
Yeah, she sat there with a candle waiting, to kind of melt it maybe. Oh, no, they didn't have sticky stuff back then. they had the
tape once again.
Yeah, they had the stamp thing.
Yeah, how do you just find it? How do you know it wasn't going to blow away? If you just put it on a step, it could blow away.
Maybe she's steaming it with a steamer.
My God. So that bothered me. But then he goes to Percy's, and Percy's late. So late that Lord John makes a nice joke, but he's pissed. He's like, I wore some marks in your floor. God.
What the F?
I had to get a nanny for today. Thanks a lot. I just spent $50 so I could make lines in your floor. And then Percy's like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I found the guy.
Did you? Okay, so where is he? Comes in, knocks him upside the head. Now Lord John's passed out. There's Richardson. How do you feel about this?
I am out. I'm not out on the fact that Percy did what he did. I kind of like it. I kind of like that there's some push and pull here. I think that's fine. I just don't like when it happens.
Yeah.
It just feels useless.
Like if this was episode 8 of 16, we'd be like, no problem with this.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Lord John should have had some issues a while ago.
Absolutely. And
mind you, he has that. But you know what I mean? He should have had
but
a
he hasn't had
conundrum like
real
this.
issues.
If they are taking some things from this plot line from the books, variations of it, he should have had an oopsie a while ago.
Yeah, and here's the thing I would say. Like, you obviously know what's going to happen.
No, this is the problem. We don't know because they're throwing all sorts of weird things.
I guess what you can infer from it, right? We all know.
Will Lord John die?
No, he's not going to die. We all know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen, Blake? Tell me. What do you think?
Word is going to get to Jamie or William, one of the two.
Okay.
Jamie and William are going to have to go rescue Lord John.
Oh my God. Can it be the baby? But actually, it's like Boss Baby, the little baby in the tux. And it's like, screw this.
It's not a tux. It's a suit.
Nobody's taking care of me anymore. I'm going to go find that other nice guy.
Yeah, go get yourself a shave.
And the baby from Roger Rabbit.
Money.
Yes.
His $25.
He just waddles up to the ridge. Guys, we've got an issue.
Yeah, we know, obviously what's going to happen, and this is going to mirror what happened with Jane. But in this instance, they are going to succeed as opposed to fail.
Okay.
And they will rescue Lord John. Lord John and Jamie will make up, and all will be well. That's what's going to happen.
Interesting.
And my feeling is that it's going to happen next episode. Because my feeling is that the Battle of King's Mountain is the thing that they're building up to, and that will be the finale.
Interesting.
So that's my thought on that. And okay, sure. But you're going to and it's not even...
It's just rushed.
It's not even going to be a full episode. It's going to be a half episode. Right? That's what it's going to be. And you had Lord John captured for a half episode. It goes back to Matt Roberts for me, because this is the guy making the decisions. You know what, Mary? In baseball, there's a saying: when there's a pitcher who is just out of this world, like
in a good way.
in a good way, like out of this world, you call him a pig.
Pig?
A pig.
Ew.
You call him a pig
God,
because
I hate that.
You call him a pig because he's filthy. Like his stuff is filthy.
Why? Because he's so busy?
No, because he's so good.
Why does filth mean?
Because filth pigs live in filth.
But why is this guy who's really good filthy?
Because that's a saying in baseball. Like when you throw really well and the ball moves, that's filthy stuff. Like
is it because you're picking up a dirty ball?
I think you're taking it just a little too literally.
So it's nothing about dirty.
It's not about dirty. It's just about how just filthy the guy is. Like, just awesome. So, in this case, when I say that Matt Roberts is a pig, it ain't in the baseball way. Okay. He's just a pig because he smells. And he smells because he stinks.
Like,
when you make these kind of choices, you have to look back at the ripple effects. And that's what upsets me about the Lord John stuff. Not the fact that it happened, but when it happened.
Yeah, I think it happened well. Just we wish that it wasn't 2 episodes before the end, so we could go into it.
Yeah, and then why is Percy doing this?
You're gonna have to find out.
Like, why is he doing it? And why was Percy at all involved with the money for the Comte? Like, is that why he's doing this? Is Richardson paying him more money? Like, you're going to have to go through all of that and the rescue plan and the actual rescue in a half episode. And we know that it's just going to, it's going to be a mess. That's what's going to happen.
You know, it was not a mess.
What's that?
William's escape with Denzel. He gets to tell Rachel and Ian how it happened. Remember last episode? I'm like, yes. I would have wanted to see this escape plan.
Uh-huh.
So he tells them about it when he's there and they're having their happy peanut butter dinner. That's what I'm telling myself, that it was like Thai.
Sure.
Peanut butter.
Again, off screen.
But at least he's talking about it, acknowledging that it happened.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
You know what we still haven't talked about?
What?
Jamie's dad. Still haven't talked about that.
God.
Just throwing that out there.
I liked the fishing scene with
William.
Fishing
scene was great.
And when he's like, and then I found out he's a sodomite. He thinks he's dropping the biggest friggin' tea.
I know. And Jamie's like,
yeah. And then he's like, oh my God, are you one too? Is that how you guys like got into this? And he's like, no. And he's like, yeah, well, you still knew, so I'm gonna still pout.
Do you blame William for having that kind of reaction?
Everything in his life has been a lie. This guy is just having reaction after reaction after reaction.
True.
I'm okay with. I feel very bad for this poor boy.
Yeah, there's been a lot for him,
and he doesn't even know about time travel.
Oh my God! Yes, you're right. Oh my God!
And Fanny just had a hot rock and bees. Right?
Holy smokes, I forgot about that.
Can you just picture at dinner? Guys, the weirdest thing happened today, and everybody knows what that means.
Him. He's be like, you gotta be shitting me.
Yep. Right?
Oh my God, can you imagine that?
Will he be told?
He's got to be told. He's got to be told.
This poor kid.
But I hope if they do it, it gets played off as a joke.
And then they're going to be like, and because of time travel, you had sex with your niece. Yeah. Because he doesn't know.
No, he doesn't know. He just doesn't know.
Like, his life can get worse.
It absolutely can.
As he learns more truth. Oh, William.
He's going to remind me of Joe Pesci in My Cousin Vinny. How much more shit can we pile on this giant pile of shit?
That is William's motto right now. Bless his sweet heart.
And your biological clock.
Speaking of incest, Buck. He's like, so my spare time, I went back to go see my mom, even though you told me not to.
Yes.
And then my dad thought I was hitting on my mom. That kind of was weird. But then my mom was kind of hitting on me and was really into it. So, and Roger's like, man, I told you not to go back.
Yeah.
I tried to kindly tell you your parents are crazy.
Your parents are wackos. And I liked the knowing look Roger gave Buck when he's like, yeah, I guess he didn't take too kindly to that. And Roger's like, sounds familiar, huh?
Right? Yeah. Remember when you almost killed me?
You beat the shit out of me.
And then he's like, so, you know, I didn't want to go back to my family.
No, why would you?
Why would I go back to my family? Because things with my wife aren't that good. All right.
Well, here's an idea. Why don't you go to therapy?
Fix it. Nope. I'm just gonna let the stones take me where they need to take me.
Yep. And that takes him back to the future.
Buddy, you could have gone back to dinosaurs. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You could have also gone like super, super space age future.
Yeah.
He's just willy-nilly. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Just showing up.
Here we go. And and he goes and he sees Rob Cameron.
Yes.
It's the first guy he sees getting a gemstone.
So, yes. And my question, Mary, is do you think if Buck didn't show up that Rob Cameron goes back?
Great question.
Right? Like, because my feeling is if we think what we think happened.
What do you think happened?
When he captured Weird Mandy. Did she capture?
Jemmy.
No, Jemmy. He captured Jemmy. That's right. You would think that his first move is to go to the stones. And then he was unsuccessful. But because he already read the book and did all the things, he should know that he's supposed to have a gemstone. Right? Mm-hmm. So if he already failed, and we're anticipating the fact that he read the book and knows the plan, why would he go back? Like, why would he even prepare to go back?
So, I mean, he's dead in the show. So, whatevs. I'm just going to say it. In the book, he's not a time traveler.
Yeah, okay, fine.
And, like, this Buck stuff also doesn't happen.
Right.
So, this is just a whole different world of thinking of who Rob Cameron is and was. And, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad that the show didn't do the thing, which is have him come back. I'm glad that didn't happen.
I have like an element that I'm not saying that I need to be like careful for spoiler things for, that I'm still interested to see it play out.
Okay.
In regards to this kind of a scenario.
All right, fair enough.
So I will say that. So that's why I'm just kind of being guarded, because like I think that there are things that they're probably putting into play in the chessboard.
Sure.
But who knows? Because they've changed a lot of stuff.
And I like the fact that they had Buck. All right, regardless of the logic behind Rob Cameron's choices, Buck shows up at the door, sees him in the garb, and it's like,
like your hat.
Like your hat. And then like very clearly overpowers Rob Cameron.
Why not punch him with your hand? Why use your face?
I don't know, man.
Why? Wouldn't that hurt?
Well, I mean, when you hit it like on the special part of your skull, it doesn't really hurt.
I mean, I've never done it.
Neither have I. Because I'm afraid I'm going to miss that part of my skull, and I'm just going to knock myself out.
I know.
But regardless, whatever. But very clearly overpowers him. And like he's holding the knife and he just like moves his hand. And then there's just nothing that Rob Cameron could do. Mm-hmm. I liked that. I thought that was really cool. And he takes the hat and, the whole thing. I liked that. I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
Do you think that they filmed that for the last season?
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know when they came up with any of that.
Because like you're gonna have Rob Cameron, the guy, come back for that.
I mean, maybe he lives down the road.
That's true. It's possible. It's possible. You never know. You never know. Yeah. You never know.
That's stuff with Buck. I love that he's here. I love that he gets to see Bree be really cool. Like he's doing all these compliments and Roger's compliment. Like when he's like, whoa, a lady knows a ton about guns. She's awesome. Right. And Roger's like, yeah, my wife's awesome. And then she is so awesome. She comes up with a whole new gun design.
Yep. Based off of what Major Patrick Ferguson has, invented himself, but it's her own version of it.
That Frank made sure she understood the design of this particular gun.
It's wild. All right, so with that in mind then, can we talk about the Deadeye thing a little bit?
I'm here.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. The book is my bad.
I know. The Deadeye thing, how...
You literally see these people multiple times a day. You live with them.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with this book. You've passed it around. You've talked about it at great length.
And then it's like, oh, he did write the book for real. He isn't trying to hurt us. Like, can you just spell it out even more for us? Can you write it in red crayon on lined paper just so we understand?
It is funny to me because, like, they're very reserved. Like if this took place in Rhode Island, Jamie would have heard Roger be like, yeah, that's why her nickname is Deadeye. And Jamie would have been like, wait, what?
What?
And jump in for joy or just like excitement, like, holy smokes. Like you've been obsessed about this book.
Yeah. You got to put 2 and 2 together. Right?
Yeah.
Like you would be out there.
I did miss Frank's voice. Yeah. I would have liked to have his voice during this ridiculous clean book reading. That would have made it a little better.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Mary.
Like, why not? Why can't I have one line?
Like,
come on.
Like, I don't know, something like
even just saying about the Deadeye. Just read the dedication in Frank's voice. We're reading it.
Something.
With the pristine pages.
Yeah.
I just think it's ridiculous that he never said that to Bree and Claire.
I don't understand. I mean,
yeah.
There's just... The thing that I like about this episode is that many times many characters are saying the things that people would say, but also saying the things that people don't say. And again, it's that subtext. It's the family table. It's like the people like breaking each other's balls. Like when William is talking to
Jamie and Bree, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it is our rule. You need to catch your fish."
Yeah,
that was awesome.
It was great.
That's such a great
scene. Yeah, totally. Like absolutely, you got to catch a fish. Or like I said, when William is talking to Ian's wife, Rachel, and Ian's like, "Hey, whoa, let's not get out of hand here."
Yeah,
but that's cool. Yeah. Like that's people, breaking each other's balls. That's being normal. That is good stuff. And as much as good stuff that it is there, you're kind of like, well, why? Like, what the hell? Why do we have all these other things that just seem sloppy? And that's what Mary and I were talking about before the show, before the doing the podcast. Many things feel just sloppy. Does that make sense, Mary?
Yeah. You were talking about with me.
I know, but I'm doing it for the audience now.
Yes, Blake.
They didn't hear us talking about it before the show.
No, I really loved this episode. I really, really did. I'm just sitting here, though, scratching my head about a few choices.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
With that said, then, the stuff with William and Claire, even though there has been a Claire problem this season, a very serious problem that she just hasn't really been involved at all, which is a wild choice for your main character. Regardless, the amount of time that she is there, it is served well. And it might be one of my other favorite scenes in this episode when she's talking to William, and again, not saying the thing, that we know she should say, but still telling him.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of thing.
Agreed. She did a great job with that.
That was really good. Like,
you know what I also really liked for that was, sorry, do you want to
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Bit? I enjoyed the beginning part with Marsali and with Jamie at
absolutely.
Fergus's grave. I think a lot of people didn't like that, and I loved it. I love anything with Marsali. I mean, she's just been a goat for
a while
for
now.
quite some time.
Yep.
Once she got out of Scotland, we were like, yeah, girl, live your life. I loved the whole conversation about like why he wouldn't have wanted to accept the money, truly being that he was afraid of like acknowledging that anyone else could be his father other than Jamie, and then everything kind that Jamie says, and how Marsali's like kind of laughing like, all right, blah, yep. And you left a little piece of you and me. Like it just
that feels real.
It does.
You
and
just had to
good.
do this.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. I liked that it was just him and her. Granted, I've missed Claire. I would like to see a little bit more Claire, but I like Jamie and Marsali's relationship because they were together.
Yes. That feels honest.
But it does. It just feels like he's been her father figure. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I really enjoyed it. So I just wanted to say that.
No, absolutely. With that in mind, though, Mary, what do you think this episode does? For me, it feels like the big deep breath in. Like, okay, here we go. Like, now we're moving on to the thing. Mm-hmm. So why would Ron Moore want to write this episode, do you think?
Because he was given an opportunity and they said, here are the ones you could write.
I feel like he's the executive producer on the show. He can probably pick any episode he wants to write.
Yeah. And he was like, I'll write the good one.
Funny.
That one has relationship things. That one has like real honest conversations and growth.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
He
one.
probably
Thanks.
looked at like the Faith one and was like,
I think that's a good one for Tony.
Yes. Maybe they drew straws. And he was like, sucks to suck, Tony. I don't know. But I think he did a fantastic job. I really loved all the relationships in this episode. They felt great. They felt real. Yes, some things feel rushed. Yes, some things are still confusing to us. But when there were at least two people in a scene, not Fanny holding a rock, it was awesome.
Do you think they pay the Fanny thing off? You know, because like regardless of whether or not she's a time traveler in the book or whatever, I don't care. But do you think they pay this off? The fact that she is a time traveler in the show by the end of this season.
What do you mean pays off? Like I feel like they just dropped this.
Well,
like
it's a setup. It's clearly a setup.
So nothing's been paid off yet. If something's a setup, you can't have a payoff yet. So the payoff would have to come in the next two episodes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Like, do you think that they do that?
If they do this and nothing with it, I will be just
like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Why did you waste that time?
Right. And I kind of like the idea that if they just hinted at it, like if she was walking by and the stream and she heard the bees, like she heard that buzz.
They can't even do that because Claire and Jamie now have a bajillion bees.
Yeah,
so you'd be like, oh, of course they hear bees because we've seen the beehives like 5 times this season.
Yeah, but we as the audience have been trained to know that sound.
Yeah, but now we have to be confused because of the hives.
But it's a very specific sound.
Agreed. Okay.
And like, you know, Fanny wouldn't know it, but we as the so there's some good dramatic irony there, right? Like we know that. I think I would rather prefer that if they don't pay this off. But I have for you, Mary, an outlandish theory. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
My cynical black heart thinks that they are not going to pay this off.
And it's just like, that's all that it is?
Yeah.
Will they even have a conversation?
No.
It just happened.
It
we
just
can
happens.
like have it in our own canon in our brains.
Correct. But what I do think is going to happen is that for Blood of My Blood season 2, Fanny will go back and she will try to stop the stuff either with her mother or with Jane. And that's how you bring those characters to light. That is how you make this whole thing work, and why you kept Faith as like actual zombie Faith.
Zombie Faith.
So my gut feeling tells me no, nothing's going to happen this season.
Do we think that Master Raymond will come back?
This season?
This is the last season.
No. But when I say this season, I mean
in
Outlander,
not Blood
Blood of My Blood.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be back in the next 2 episodes?
No. I don't think he will be.
Yeah.
There's no way. The only way that he comes back is if, because we all, like, it's obvious where the story is going. Jamie is going to get shot and killed at King's Mountain. Like, it's going to be a thing. So maybe it works. He comes back to Claire in a moment when she's like giving up. Like, oh my God, I can't believe Jamie's dead. And then he kind of like shows up and reminds her of her blue light. So that is how he can be, as in terms of the viewer, in quotes, forgiven for doing what he did with Faith. Like, see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only way he shows up, in my eyes.
Okay. In your eyes.
Anything else that we got for
I am complete.
who sings it?
I'm gonna say, see who I think it is. It's not, because I want to say Phil Collins.
Oh, you're close.
But I'm right there. Yeah, I know it's
you're
not
close.
him. Yeah, who is it?
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah,
and they were in Genesis together. There you go. All right. Anything else you want to talk about this episode, my darling?
I do want to say that watching that flashback with William on the horse, Willie, when he was seeing Jamie with Mandy.
Good stuff, too.
That was beautiful.
Yep.
And then it made me so sad because as Jamie is riding away and as he's telling William, I couldn't turn around because I wouldn't have been able to leave you after all. That was the hardest thing. I always regret it. That was just such a beautiful, beautiful scene.
Yep.
The more I thought about it, out of all of these kids that Jamie's had, whether it's biological or adopted, William was the only one he actually got to see from a baby and raise in those very tender years.
Yes.
He doesn't have that with his other kids.
Good point. Good point.
And what a special, unique bond and relationship that because he was seen during those years, he was this hero figure to William. And that's who he wanted to be. How beautiful was that? Oh my God.
No, I agree. I
just
Good
thought that
stuff.
was very special.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I loved the conversations with Fanny, trying to figure out, is my sister in hell? Whether it was with Rachel or then later with Roger. I loved that. I just thought the character development, the relationships, the conversations, it just felt very real.
Yeah, and I also kind of like the pairing of Rachel and Fanny.
Same.
I like when these characters don't get into these grooves with each other. Like when you have two characters interact that don't normally interact.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yep.
I also think that's why the Roger Fanny stuff works.
Agreed. And Fanny's just a brilliant. The actress is doing a phenomenal job. She just always does well, even when she has a rock that's breaking in her hands.
Better than Weird Mandy.
Mandy's supposed to be weird. And last, I just wanted to point out all of these guys that Jamie's got on Team Jamie, fighting in the woods, throwing knives. Whitaker and his friends coming. They're like, we dropped the wives and kids off. We're here.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, William's like, my dad's cool.
My dad rocks.
Yeah, I will go hunting.
Yep, absolutely.
So that was it.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. 5 questions that got nothing to do with Outlander. Although everybody last episode broke my balls about the music. Nobody liked it. You know how many emails I got about
I have no idea.
messages?
I have no idea.
Oh my God. I got so fine. You didn't like the music.
Okay.
What would you like for music,
Me?
my darling? Yes. What do you want for music for 5 questions with Outlander?
You can put on the Universal Epic soundtrack
Ooh.
to I Love Burke, which you probably just have to find on YouTube because they only sell it on vinyl.
Vamp for me, please.
So John Powell, who's one of our other favorite composers, along with Bear McCreary and Michael Giacchino and so many others, wrote the music to the How to Train Your Dragon films, which is a great animated series, and they made a live action. Anyway, John Powell ended up recreating a score for the theme park version of How to Train Your Dragon, which is now at the new Universal Epic. And as you walk throughout this part of the theme park, it's just a beautifully woven creation of these songs on different instruments, and the themes just blend so seamlessly with one another. So you can't get the soundtrack on like Apple Music or Spotify, but you can listen to it on YouTube because they actually sell it in vinyl at the theme park itself. So that's what I want.
It's so good. It's playing now.
Yeah.
Put your earphones on so you can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. So good. All right. Here we go. 5 questions got nothing to do with Outlander. Number 1. Who is one band or musical artist that you simply cannot stand listening to? Like, you just hear it and you're like, oh my God.
You tell me yours. I need to think. I'm a band teacher, so I have a really high level of tolerance.
I got 2.
Okay.
I'm out on John Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp, whatever he calls himself now. Out on John Mellencamp.
Okay.
All of his music sounds the same. It's just cheesy, and I hate it. I'm also out on Billy Joel. If I hear Billy Joel, I'm out. I want nothing to do with Billy Joel.
Wow.
I hate Billy Joel.
I hate like screaming rock where you can't even understand anything and you can't even hear the chords.
Oh,
it's
sure.
Just noise.
It's just screamo. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't like that. I know that that's not a band, but those people.
All right, fair enough.
They're not like jars of clay.
We're totally going to play Jars of Clay for the outro. Oh, yeah, Jars of Clay. All right. This one's kind of related to Outlander, but separate. If you had to catch, hunt, or cook one thing before being allowed into a family dinner, what food would you actually have a chance of pulling off, Mary?
I mean, I have to like kill an animal to do it?
I don't know.
You just said cook. I'm really good at making tacos.
Hunt, catch, or cook. So let's do the spirit of the argument.
I have to go kill an animal.
You gotta
you can't
hunt
just have
it.
salad?
You can't just have, especially salads that ain't salads.
And not peanut butter jelly sandwich? How about that?
No, you gotta catch it.
Okay, I got it.
You gotta catch it.
What could I do?
What's the thing that you'd be able to catch, cook, or hunt, catch, and then cook?
Oh, I'm really good at getting clams. I'm really good at clamming.
Oh, okay.
And quahogs.
Yeah, but what? They're in North. Well, all right. Yeah, we.
Yeah, I would.
The spirit of the argument is
I
fair.
would be getting the clams.
Yes, you.
Just like the How to Train Your Dragon people eat a lot of clams.
Yep, absolutely.
How about you? I can do that in a heartbeat. I know which holes in the water have a clam in it.
Don't you have a trick to like catch them?
Yeah, you stick your finger in it, and if there's good suction, it's because the clam is trying to go down, and you have to do it with the heel of your foot, and then you go with your hand, and you can get it. Because I don't use tools. Most people use tools.
When do you do the heel of the foot thing?
That helps you dig first. That helps you dig a little bit. You don't have to do the heel thing. I like to because I don't like to scrape a lot with my nails. I like to dig with my heel and my foot first, and then I do my hand.
I hate sand. Hate sand.
Okay, so what would you hunt or catch?
I'm
clams. Clam cakes for days. I would just make clam chowder and clam cakes. That's all I can do. I'm not going to go because then not only do you have to hunt it, but you just scrape off the fur or pluck out the feathers.
Yeah. I feel like I could do a turkey.
Okay.
I could do a turkey.
Turkeys don't really run fast. There's turkeys everywhere.
That's what I'm
here.
saying.
No wonder.
I could get a turkey.
Thanksgiving is a turkey. There really are. Guys, they're everywhere. And they've been in mating season recently, and they're just showing their tushes to the world. You drive by on my way to school, and it's like turkey... what's the red light district? It's like the red light district of turkeys. All the guys are just showing their butts to the road to show their feathers to the ladies. I'm like, can you get a room?
Speaking of that, I went to work the other day.
You saw turkeys?
No, yeah, but I'm in the parking garage for work, right? I drive by, I park. As I'm walking past one of the cars, I realize there's a full turkey in the grill of the car. A full turkey. Not alive.
Oh, like they just killed it and left it there?
They just killed it and just drove and parked.
Yeah. That's not
A
responsible.
whole ass turkey stuck in this person's grill.
They came out with a rule now in Rhode Island that you just need to call and like let them know you hit an animal and then you can eat it. You just need to call and let them know where you found it. You don't even have to be the one that hit it. You can find roadkill and eat it.
Stop it.
Swear to God, they just want to know like where are you finding these dead animals?
Wait, what? Why? What does it matter? Like if you just find roadkill, why you just no one's none the wiser. Like I don't get why.
Okay, so here it is. It is legal to eat roadkill in Rhode Island. You must obtain a free wildlife roadkill salvage permit within the state within 24 hours of collecting it. So you can do it to deer, turkeys, beavers, coyotes, fishers, red and gray foxes, muskrats, pheasants, squirrels, rabbits, and raccoons. So you'd have to say the species, age, sex, location, submit a photo, and then they're like, cool, man. And it needs to be eaten entirely for human or pet consumption. You cannot sell, donate, or use the meat as bait.
Well, that I get. Well, the bait thing, like, sorry, man. Like, that's...
This is literally like April this year. It's
Wow.
a brand new thing. Roadkill can be taken home under this new law.
That is so
That's
weird.
how poor... That's how expensive food is that we just had to put it in law just to be like, just to be safe. And it doesn't even mean that you have to be the one that hit it.
You still
They're
got
like, you don't know how fresh it is. But if you want to eat that dead squirrel,
You got the green light.
just take a picture and let us know. But I think they want to have like this research because they want to know like where are all these animals being killed. Also, like God forbid you eat something like rabies, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Yep, we
And
know
then we
what
find-
happened to
here's
them."
the
'cause
zombie
They've
apocalypse.
been asking us if they can eat dead animals for 2 weeks, so now we know what happened.
Oh my God! All right.
Anyway, so yes, Blake, I could see you killing a turkey.
I could do a turkey.
and cooking a
I could
turkey.
even bow and arrow a turkey.
Doubtful.
I could bow and arrow a turkey.
No, not tomorrow. No, you couldn't.
You give me a bow and arrow,
Okay.
I will bow and arrow a turkey.
Great.
I could do it with one eye.
You'll just go find it dead on the road and say you killed
Hey,
it.
it's legal now.
Okay. Next one,
All right,
please.
number 3. What is the most cringy thing a guy or girl can do on a first date?
There's a lot. What's yours? To me, it's if they boast about themselves, like in an attractive way. Like, oh yeah, like I'm like the best kisser, or I could get any girl, or like they saying that they're a hot commodity in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's cringy.
Yeah,
That's pretty cringe.
and very common. And they do it because they think it's like confidence. Like, oh, look at me, I'm like a big deal, and you're really
No, that's
like that
arrogance.
means, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
arrogance.
They think it's confidence,
Yeah.
but it is arrogance, and usually not even real. So,
Yeah, fair. You know what? First date, you got to consider what a first date is.
yeah.
Okay. Generally, first dates could be a dinner, could be a lunch, could be coffee, could be out for a walk in a park, whatever. The most cringy thing a girl or guy can do, in my opinion, is treat someone who's working poorly.
Oh, that is very good.
Like if you're, let's say you're at a restaurant and you treat the waiter like a piece of shit,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm better than you.
Like Edward Cullen in Twilight, when Bella gets her mushroom ravioli, and the waitress is trying to hit on Edward Cullen, and he's like only has eyes for Bella, but he like barely even acknowledges her.
Well, no. See, that's not rude. That's just focused.
I don't know. Came off a little rude.
No, because she was being a little much.
True.
She was being a little much.
I mean, he is a vampire.
Yeah, and he's just gorgeous. I
Okay.
mean, diamonds.
Give me my next question.
All right, number 4. In college, what was the most amount of time you would let a pizza sit out and still eat it?
There was none left.
Come on, you've never...
No, Blake. I was so poor. I was eating other people's food.
All right.
When I lived on campus, I would just order the amount of pizza I wanted to eat, and I ate it in the dining hall. I can't take leftovers out of the dining hall. And then when I did live
Wait,
off
you couldn't
campus,
take leftovers out of the dining hall?
well, we had a to-go area, but that was like small little. Yeah, you can't take leftovers out of the all-you-can-eat dining hall. You can't take like food out.
Oh, okay.
If it's like a pay per play.
Yeah, that's what we had. Okay.
Oh no, we had unlimited dining halls, and you just sat and ate, and you could just be there all day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, we had to pay for our food.
I still took snack bags and stole cereal because I was poor.
How Slytherin of you.
No, hey, once again, poor. But when I lived off campus, yeah, I don't even think I ever bought a pizza once when I lived off campus.
All right. Well, all right. Since you were poor, right?
Thanks. Yeah.
Since you were poor,
how much do you, Blake, who has so much extra pizza that you could just leave it out when you're young? I had to buy mini calzones because they were only $5. I couldn't even have a whole calzone. I had to get a mini calzone.
Listen, I don't know what you poors did, but
I used to use coins to put gas in my gas tank. Coins that I would find. I used that to put gas in.
Coins.
This is how different our life was.
I will tell you the most amount of time that I had, like there would be like a pizza box on the counter or like on a table or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of days.
That's disgusting.
Couple of days.
That's gross.
Like you'd get it like watching the Red Sox one night, then a full day would go by.
Yeah.
And if there was some left over, like, okay, fine.
You wouldn't put it in the fridge?
Probably not.
That's gross.
And then like the next day, I would probably eat it.
That's so gross.
No, like I know that I did that, so it probably is not true. Like that's definitely what happened.
Next question. I'm getting nauseous.
All right. As parents, we make mac and cheese a lot.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? This is like two sub questions. Number one, do you prefer the white cheddar or the orange cheddar?
I don't really like mac and cheese.
Come on.
I don't.
Every time I make it, you're like, give me some.
Because I'm hungry, but I don't like it. I will never be like, you know what I really want is mac and cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. But it's like not worth it. It's like not worth it. If you're asking me, do you want ice cream? I was like, yup, I will dedicate and donate my 30 minutes to my colon to this cause. Mac and cheese to me isn't worth it. It's poor pasta.
Yes.
Like if I get mac and cheese, I want lobster mac and cheese, like our friend and Gavin made. Right. I want mac and cheese that has lobster in it.
Fine, whatevs.
That's the kind.
All right, fine.
None of this powder.
All right. Well, that's my next question.
I hate Velveeta.
Do you like the powder or the Velveeta?
Powder.
See, I'm a Velveeta guy.
Velveeta is just so gross.
The powder's weird. It's powder.
Powder, at least to me, feels like it's Parmesan, whereas the Velveeta, I just feel like I'm eating slime.
All right. If you had to choose.
I don't want to. I'm lactose intolerant.
No, but you're.
I'm going to go to the bathroom talking about this.
And Gavin made you.
Yeah. Lobster mac and cheese.
Okay. Which one are you preferring?
She would not use
White
powder
cheddar?
or Velveeta.
No, listen. Which would you prefer? White cheddar or the orange cheddar?
White.
Okay. I go back and forth.
Okay.
When I have the white cheddar, I'm like, dude, white cheddar's awesome.
Okay.
But then when I have the orange cheddar, especially the Velveeta, I'm in. I'm in on the orange Velveeta. That's the best one.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's question number 5, and that does it for 5 questions that got nothing to do with Outlander and the new and improved How to Train Your Dragon music. By the way, what did you think of that? Did it fit?
Yeah, I did. That's why I chose it.
Well, you should have told me that, like when we first started doing it. Then I would have had it.
I felt like it fit very well.
All right. Are you ready to?
Yes.
I love Mary how you just answer the question without me even saying it. It's just like, are you ready to? Yes. Meaning, let's close out the show. But of course, there are some things that we have to talk about. And that is the fact that you just talk about jars of clay.
Yeah.
We're totally closing out the
you're welcome,
episode
friends.
with this.
You are welcome.
This is the top song for Jars of Clay in iTunes.
Rain on my face. Hasn't stopped raining for days.
What
Slowly I become
is this?
one with the mud.
But if I can't swim after 40 days, then my mind is crushed by the crashing waves. Lift me
What are we doing?
cannot fall, lift me up, whoa.
Oh.
Lift me up.
Do you remember the year that this came out?
Oh, lift me up.
Marvin,
Wow.
you gotta pay attention.
I am listening. I'm rocking out, man.
Remember the year that this came out? Don't look. The year. Take a
No.
guess.
I told you, like 90s, late 90s.
Ooh, this is 1995.
Okay.
Oh, what are we doing?
All right. We're wrapping up a show.
Yeah, we are. All right. Well, that is that, Marvin, for episode 8 for the things that we have to say. The next episode will be what you have to say about what's going on there. And that's that.
All right, friends. My name's Mary,
My name is Blake,
and you've been listening to Outlander Cast. Slanjava.
the Jaws of
Oh
Clay.
my God, Blake.
Here we go.
Fall, lift me up, whoa. Lift me up when I'm falling.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mary. Keep going.
I'm all set. I thought everyone listened to this growing up.
How? Oh, my God.
Because when you are surrounded by nothing but that,
Oh,
that's what you think is normal.
freaking Jaws of Clay. What the hell kind of
This
name is
String
that
Break,
anyway?
man. It's like biblical.
Like Jaws of Clay. What are you talking about, Jaws of Clay?
From
What
the
is
boy
that?
went to Sunday school and
Like if you said like I don't know, like
right. I'm done with jars of clay.
bye everybody.
Bye.